late night less Tomac show dark and deep, where heavy, complex intellectual and philosophical issues are discussed for our late-night thinking audience. So go mix yourself a strong mixed drink or put on a pot of coffee and get ready for the mind-challenging dark and deep show.
Well, Les, I'm glad to be here. And my wife, Jacqueline, reads some results, so very glad to be here, too. I'd like to talk about parallel universes and how they are created, how alternate timelines, alternate realities are in fact created. You see, every time someone goes back into time and changes something, it has unknown consequences and ripple effects that we've yet to completely determine or unravel. Now, not everything has the same impact. And let me give you an example here. Let's just say, for example, that my wife Jacqueline here was to travel back to the time of Cleopatra and was to leave a big glider with Cleopatra, for example. Well, Cleopatra's fascinated with it, uses it to go around the pyramids and light different things, what have you, and it's a novelty. It's considered magical, a form of sorcery or whatever, but whenever the high priest, the Egyptian high priest, tear it apart, they don't know how to put it back together. They can't replicate the material, so it's lost for all time. It becomes a stuff of legends that there was some kind of little device that Cleopatra could use to go light things, for example. But I want you to think for a second, Les, what if my wife Jacqueline had traveled back, say 50,000 years earlier, say during the Ice Ages or earlier, and had given this lighter, this big lighter, to mankind before fire has been discovered and utilized. And so early man is able to take this big lighter and start fires, and they start the fires and continue to build the fires, and therefore fire gets introduced to mankind simply because someone from the future went back and introduced a big lighter. So timing is very important in time travel. The point at which a concept, an idea, a device from the future gets introduced into the past, the timing of it and the time period in which it occurs is equally as important as the act of going back and introducing something into an earlier age itself. Again, these are heavy, heavy subjects. Heavy subjects.
Urgent news bulletin alert. News bulletin alert. We interrupt this program to alert the viewing public of the growing crisis in Mergatroid. Mergatroid is ablaze tonight. Yes, the city of Mergatroid is on fire. The first blaze broke out at the Vincent E. Cosmetics Corporation approximately 1 hour ago, followed by another large raging fire at Drifty's Hamburger Restaurant and yet another blaze at the Super Deluxe Ultra Hotel. The fourth major blaze has engulfed the northern portion of Dead Center Park. Citizens are urged to very quietly and slowly evacuate Mergatroid if you live near any of these conflagrations, and those out on the highway are urged to please avoid coming into Mergatroid as the level of smoke will be hazardous to anyone who has respiratory problems. Do not enter Mergatroid for any reason unless you absolutely have to. Teams of firefighters from other cities are en route to Mergatroid to attempt to contain these blazes. I repeat, large sections of the city of Mergatroid are on fire tonight. If you live in or near the areas of any of the major blazes, you are urged to evacuate. Further updates to follow.